On to you, Cancer. So you have the King of Swords, the Judgment, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Strength, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and you have the Six of Wands. So what I'm seeing here for you, Cancer crabs, you Cancer crabs are pretty much destroying people's expectations of you. The King of Swords, the Judgment, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of people, you know, see, this is what I'm talking about, right? This is what I've been saying the whole time. A lot of people tend to have it in their head that a lot of the Cancer crabs can't do better. You know, a lot of you can't do better. And like I said before, and I've been saying it, the only reason why it is that I was giving a lot of you Cancer crabs a hard time, and I'll say it again, is because I know a lot of Cancer crabs, and a lot of you can be difficult to deal with, and a lot of you can make a lot of emotional decisions that can end up being dysfunctional to yourself and a lot of other people. But I've said this before, yo, and I don't know how many times I have to say it. Mike Tyson is a Cancer crab. Conor McGregor, Rose Namajunas, Elon Musk. Cancer crabs are very successful. I mean, you know what I mean? But at the same time, the ultimate business people, like I've been saying. But the only thing that a lot of you Cancer crabs needed to get together was the personal relationships. And now a lot of you Cancer crabs are getting together the personal relationships. The idea that a lot of you are not going to play into your own self-destruction. The idea that, you know, you have to be super closed off and overly protective of self. That idea is now going out of the window, right? A lot of you Cancer crabs are starting to see that idea of, you know, you got to overly, not saying that there's anything wrong with protecting yourself, but you have to overly protect yourself. That's going out of the window. And people, the King of Swords, the Judgment, people are actually surprised about that, because you Cancer crabs may have had a reputation, right, in the past, and a lot of you Cancer crabs was able to look that over, see that you may have been dysfunctional to some people, and then now turn that around. So now a lot of you Cancer crabs are in a particular situation where people expect you to be overly emotional. Because let's face it, everybody knows about the zodiac. You know, even the people that try to act like whatever the case. Listen, everybody's interested in the zodiac, all right? I don't know why people be fronting, but you have some skeptics, but everybody is interested in the zodiac. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to go ahead and know your birthday and not know the zodiac sign. That doesn't happen, especially today. So when they would hear the name, oh, you a Cancer crab, sometimes people would be like, oh, here we go again. But now it's like you're completely blowing away people's expectations. They expected you to be caught up in some drama, and now it's you Cancer crabs aren't even into that. So now the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups is about how people are like, wow, like, what is going on exactly? Like, how, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can this be, and all this other stuff? And you really have a lot of people's heads turned, because now it's like they expect, when they heard the term Cancer crabs, they would expect you. I hope YouTube don't think that I'm talking about the disease. I'm talking about the zodiac sign. But they expect you to be caught up in drama and be treacherous and not be trustworthy. But the Two of Pentacles now is they don't know what to think. So now the Two of Cups and the Four of Pentacles represents all it is that you want is love. You know, a lot of times, like I said before, a lot of Cancer crabs are sensitive. A lot of y'all like to make it seem like y'all are not sensitive, but a lot of y'all are sensitive. A lot of y'all are very sensitive. And that's part of the reason why a lot of you that is the reason why it is that you make your decisions. Is because a lot of you are sensitive. You don't even want to take the chance that the person can even be off and trying to even, you don't even want to even get the inkling, the little sliver of the person even potentially even betraying you and betraying your trust. And a lot of you Cancer crabs have learned, not all, but a lot, right? A good amount of you Cancer crabs have learned to get over that mentality of, I don't even want the person to even betray me, to even have a chance of doing that. You realize that it's okay. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I don't know how many times I have to say it too. Crustaceans, shellfish, which is what you Cancer crabs represent, are amongst the most successful of any animal in the entire animal kingdom. Okay? So what am I saying? What I'm saying is, the more you know, right? So you don't have to be so uptight. And this is one thing that you realize. You don't have to be so uptight with the idea of, am I going to be successful? 9 chances out of 10, yes, you probably will be. Yes. So the 5 of Swords now represents the 5 of Swords and the Chariot and the Queen of Cups represents, you could understand why certain people did not want you around. But you've changed now. You've changed. So now a lot of you Cancer crabs are looking for people to get to know. And now now people have a fresh new air when it comes to you Cancer crabs, because again, you Cancer crabs can be great people. You could even match Leo in happiness. That's a secret. But got to get over the nonsense. Got to get over the idea of, oh, the other person gonna leave. Well, how do you know that? Oh, because has the person given you a thought that they would leave before? Has the person ever betrayed your trust before? No. So what you tripping about? So, you know, and that's one thing, Queen of Cups, that a lot of you Cancer crabs have had to learn within yourself. So the 9 of Swords and the 6 of Wands now is about, if you thinking that there's a chance that you Cancer crabs could go back to the old you, you're not going to. You're going to always be changed, better, more developed. Because, like, again, it's like eating a crab, right? It's good for you. You know, obviously in moderation, because crab meat could be salty, but it's good for you, right? But at the same time, on the outside, very hard shell spikes. You know what I mean? But at the same time, on the inside, it's good for you. And the situation that a lot of you Cancer crabs have gone through is good for you. So what am I trying to say through this whole reading, right? What I'm trying to say is, you Cancer crabs have been going through some serious changes. And you Cancer crabs have begun to realize that it's okay, that getting hurt while being in a relationship, as long as the person is not being disrespectful, the person doesn't have to be freaking perfect. And that being hurt in a relationship does not mean that you are transitioned, if you catch my drift. You know, 86th, if you catch my drift. You know what I mean? You're deleted. That does not mean that. I want to stress that enough to the Cancer crabs, because I have a lot of Cancer crab followers and stuff like this, and I appreciate y'all. But sometimes I have to really kind of break it down to you to get y'all to understand what's going on. But a lot of you Cancer crabs have been realizing that the changes that you've made is for your own empowerment. It is for you to be able to make better decisions. But now a lot of you Cancer crabs are worried about you will go back and do the very same thing. Listen, you're not perfect. The best thing that you can do is to be as consistent that you can as possible, but you're not perfect. And no one else is perfect. This is the reason why, as I say, don't worry about the getting hurt. I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. A lot of the times, and I have to really reiterate this, a lot of the times, you Cancer crabs have people that are on your side, right? The Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. You have people that are on your side, but you be the one that be on the nonsense when you betray the people. It's up to you, Cancer crabs, to open up your eyes and really understand and realize, I don't know how that rhymed, but it does. Open up your eyes and realize that no one is perfect. And as long as the person legitimately has your back and shows effort in having your back, there is no need to protect yourself. There is no need for that type of stuff, because if the person has your back and they legitimately have your back and they're doing things for you in your favor that works well for you, why are you going to guard yourself from these people? Why are you going to go against the grain and guard yourself from these people? These people are already, and I want you Cancer crabs to really understand me. People that have your back, that love you, like me, they really do things within your own benefit. But if you don't trust the process, because that's part of what it is, a lot of you Cancer crabs don't trust the process. And I know this because I got Cancer crabs in my chart. If you don't, as my South node, if you don't trust the process, this is what gets a lot of you Cancer crabs into not really trusting a lot of people, because you don't trust the process. You don't think that people, you won't love, but you're scared of it, because, and the more power that the person has, the more the person can't be controlled by anybody, is the more low-key afraid you are of them. This is the thing that a lot of you Cancer crabs need to learn, is to trust the process. Trust the process, because it works out for you well when it comes to money. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the strength. I said cherry. No, this is the strength. The Page of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Cups. Right. You have a lot to offer. So you don't have to worry about if you're going to betray somebody. You have a lot to offer. The best thing that you can do is just be consistent for you. The Seven of Swords, the Queen of Cups, forget about if somebody is going to betray you. If they do, it's their loss.